Good afternoon. We are in week from the 10th to the 17th of the week. Okay. So what did we have previously? We marked out this level. We marked out this trend line flowing out. We've marked out these levels we thought it was going to bounce from. Hmm. Let's see. Actually, let's have a look at what I did last week quickly. So I took three trades. One trade here. It was a Actually, it was a very late trade that I saw. I bought the price here, and from there on, it actually went up about 30 RR. But to be honest, I only went for like a 1 RR. And then went to sleep from there. I also took a sell here, which also I got a 1 RR. I took one more trade. I also took 1 RR here. So far, you can see on my YouTube channel that I'm actually 3 RR up. I took three trades in the week and I'm about 3 RR up. You can get a lot more or you can get a lot less. It's totally like, for example, this one went up 6 RR. This one only did, I think, about 2 or 3 RR. About 3 RR, I think. Yeah, something like that. 2 RR, 3 RR. And this one right here went up about 30 RR, but obviously, for me, personally, it's about compound. So I come in, I look for just one RR a day. If I lose the one, I just call it a day. Trading is so hard, people don't actually realize. When you look at the screen, you see these lines and you think, oh yeah. You see some guy in a Lambo and you're like, yeah, I can do this. Probably I started off like that as well, not seeing people in a Lambo, but just thinking that, you can also make a lot of money very quickly in this, but you actually realize very quickly that it's not true. Actually, trading is one of the most difficult things you'll ever do in your life. It's probably the hardest thing I've done anyway. But the game's the game. Um, you you learn. Uh, you learn. That's just life. You know. Anyways, less philosophy and more focus on the charts. Where is the volume this week? Again, we are up 3 RR. So what will I be aiming for or looking for? Again, I think until it breaks this uptrend, I'm not looking for uh trend down yet. So far looking for buyers again, the market's forever moving up. People don't realize, they think, oh yeah, it's so high, let me just sell it, let me sell it. How do you know this was the all-time high? How do you know that this is the all-time? You know what I mean? It just keeps going and going and actually no one can predict the markets. All you have is an overall idea what you believe. So it seems that the most volume right now is still within this range. The POC one is still in the POC one on the hourly, which we use obviously the hourly, so it's just easier to follow. So this is still, and the second one is here, which is actually the area I marked out before. Let me do this, make it a little bit more chunky, so it's easier to follow. So potentially come, I would like it to take out this level, I think. And then for a push higher, yeah, there's a little gap in here, which I think it will come back, spike, and then go back up again. So let's go POC2. That's not POC2. POC2 is actually down here. So I think we should move from this to go on the 15-minute to give a more reliable. Oh, look at that. We've already drawn it out. POC, 15-minute POC1. Let's give it that. POC 15-minute as well. Let's give it this chunk here. So these are the levels I'll be looking at. Uh, I really like this level. I was saying before. I think it should potentially bounce from here. If not, these would be the levels. And if we do get a bigger fall down, this would be the perfect level to buy. That's NQ. Let's have a look at ES. So ES was a another great level that we marked out. I didn't take no trades on ES or Dow, um, but it was a great level that we marked out. Look, it changed, turned into a push from there. So we are now looking for, if we see any continuations, we can look for continuations potentially to this trend line. Nice little cells up there anyway. The PFC still hasn't changed. You know, there's so much volume here. Let me just get rid of this one. Let's go on the 15 minute, I think. So this is a POC one. I think we'll leave that one there for now. Right. Yeah, that little box right there should be good. Back to the 15 minute. Very similar. Ooh, all this up here. So for now, I think this level will push it down. And very similar level here as an NQ. 15 minute POCs that. Okay. YM, look at YM. Still, they've been using these same levels. They haven't taken out the highs. If you can see the correlation between the three pairs, they've all taken out the highs apart from YM. There's always one that is lagging. On the 15 minute, what do we have? We have a level right here, which we can see as a buy. Potentially buy spike and then full, but YM is obviously in a range. It's been in a range since April the 15th, 17th. And it's May now, so for about a month it's doing this. So let's see how the candles look weekly. Let's turn off the volume. Look at this on the daily. It's in a pure range. It's not a clear trend. So we would like to see potentially take out this low for higher or that higher to go lower. I'll be posting all my trades on a daily basis for about 30 days. For myself, really, nothing no for not anyone else, or just to show some evidence that I can trade, that's all. Okay, let's have a look at the news. Forex Factory. Tuesday, we have CPI, so this will be a mover at 130. So Tuesday, it'll be a mover, and yeah, so I think the main move of the week will be Tuesday. Um, so it'll probably What I am anticipating is a fall on NQ and ES for Monday, and then a rise on Tuesday. However, if we do not get a fall on Monday and we get a rise on Monday, I'm anticipating Tuesday to fall. Let's have a look. Yes, I think that's about correct. Yes. All right, that's the analysis for the week. If anyone would like to join or see my trades, I'm on TikTok as well, where I post my daily, where I post my daily trading. Let's see, actually, my uh, uh, um, so this was a 1 RR trade here, and the second one. Then I decided, you know what, let me post these as shorts. Play, man, play, 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 brother. So this was one of the trades. I know, don't break your neck to us. It was a win. Anyway, let's have a look at the third trade. So this was the third one. Which was a winner as well. This is all on my YouTube channel. I'm about 2.85 up. So if you were risking 1% a trade, you would be about 3% up. Okay, thank you guys. Follow my trades if you want. Ain't no one forcing you.